I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason. Jesus, the phone lines is already cracking. This is crazy before we even get started. Where my beats at, Chris? Mikey over here pop locking. We can't get our beats together. Man. Listen, we've been gone for a minute. This is crazy. Last show we did was last Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My little rhythm is off. Oh, but we got the whole crew in the building. I'm going to start at the far end. You chewing gum on the mic? Okay.
No, I'm not.
What you chewing?
You could see me chewing gum, but nobody could actually hear me.
I
chewing
could.
gum. Okay,
Looking-
well, thank you. Hypersensitive ears.
Jesus. Gum boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, can you discard the gum? It's just...
Oh my gosh.
Thank
Hello?
you. Yes. Yes. Welcome to the Vatican, nigga. The Vatican of radio.
Literally.
Anyway, Red Panda, gum chewer.
Happy hump day. Looking forward to diving into this topic as usual.
Yes. This is going to be... Some people might be a little upset. I don't know. Some people might be a little
Some people are
disappointed.
always a little upset and disappointed.
Jesus.
Par for the course.
And then, of course, our resident realionaires. You know who she is. Whitney Tabor. Team Tabor.
Ooh, yo, what is good? I know y'all miss my ass because I've been gone. What's good? Happy Wendy. Look, who the fuck is Wendy?
Wendy Williams Day.
Fuck
could be
that
Wendy
bitch.
Day.
Happy Whitney Crush Wednesday, y'all. Make sure you hashtag your girl. Okay. Hey, I'm back, bitches.
And, of course, in studio with us,
Hello.
Aarona Lopez.
Yes. Ooh. Guys, it's Aarona Lopez here, checking in. Chi-Town, Windy City, representing.
You know what it is. And then on the phone lines, you know her. She's going to give you an earful. She's going to, jump on you when you say some bullshit. Okay, can I speak to that? Wait, can I? Wait a minute.
It's all love, baby.
Wait a minute. Can I address that? Can I? Wait a minute. Zoe, wait a minute. Can I? Ladies and gentlemen, Veronica Conway on the line. What up, VC?
What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday.
We are good. Are you ready for today's topic?
I am ready for today's topic.
Yikes, man. I mean, who's the most famous feminist right now? Beyonce?
Yeah, man. She's the queen.
Yeah.
The fuck? They changed her damn name. It's Queen B. They don't even call her Beyonce no more.
Is she even a feminist?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like,
She got a shirt that says that, so I guess that means she is, right?
I'm just saying,
Right.
like this feminism thing,
God.
I think it's fair that I mediate a conversation with a group of women that I respect. I need y'all to talk to me about feminism. Why is it important? Today's topic, the pros and cons of feminism. A deeper look into feminism, its roots, its purpose, and its effect on your relationships. Ugh. Is feminism like the mafia? Being used to intimidate and overpower masculinity. 844-55-1. Get to your phone lines right now. I need to hear from women. I need to hear from men. Is the rise of effeminate men the indirect result? Oh, God. That's fucked up. I don't even want to finish that question. Is that effeminate men? Or are we going to blame feminism for the rise of effeminate men? Because feminism's quest is to rewrite masculinity in a lot of ways. Men are out of control. We need to neuter these niggas.
I blame twerking.
I'm just saying. Has the feminist movement created confusion regarding the permissible dynamics between the sexes? What is permissible now? What is on or off limits? Oh, Jesus. Has feminism made men disposable? To the left, nigga. All of your shit is over there. Another nigga is on his way, just like you. I'm just saying. 844-55-1. Back in the day, a woman would kill her grandmama to keep her man. This shit ain't the same today, goddammit. Fuck him and all that came with him, because there is a carbon copy of this nigga waiting on. I got satellites. They got tickets. They waiting for you to fuck up your spot, nigga. 844-55-1. I don't know if this is Zoe or Paul Mooney talking right now, but feminism. Has the increase of feminist women, right? Oh, this is terrible. I don't want to ask that question.
Ask it. Damn. I'm your conscience. Ask it.
How does feminine female independence and female codependence on a man coexist? You know how women do. You independent and strong and shit, and then all of a sudden you weak. I need help. I'm a victim. I'm a woman. Am I bullshitting? Am I making up stuff, or does this actually happen? Oh, Jesus. Has feminism made women think that they're not successful unless they are the head of the household and the chief breadwinner? Yeesh. I don't need no man. I can pay my own shit. I want to know from you hard-headed, badass little female nigglets up in here. Y'all gonna tell me what this feminism bullshit is all about. And I want to start with the most ornery of all of the girls, Ashonti.
You would.
Yes.
First, I want to read Urban Dictionary's definition of feminism.
Oh, shit. Let's go to the Urban Dictionary.
It's actually not even funny. It's actually like pretty right on. I'm kind of proud of Urban Dictionary because usually they're about that fuckery. So feminism, the belief that women are and should be treated as potential intellectual equals and social equals to men. These people can be either male or female human beings, although the ideology. There we go. The ideology, thank you, is commonly associated mainly with women. That's actually a pretty good definition.
That was a long
definition.
Because
a lot of times people associate feminism with women, but really it's based on the belief that women are equal to men, right?
So dudes can be feminists too.
Right.
I fucks with that.
They could be into the feminism movement as well, right?
Are the male feminists effeminate?
Nah.
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't say that.
Not necessarily. But in order for feminism to be effective, you need to hear certain things from men. Unfortunately, that's just the way society works.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hey, Bill Cosby incident didn't get no light until a man comic made fun of it. All them whiny bitches that was complaining, all of that before, nobody listened to them. Because we don't respect the voices of women. Nobody listened. A dude said it, and then it started.
I think women respect the voices of women. I think men don't, and men can prove to be a more powerful advocate for movement. I think women respect women.
I don't.
I think a lot of women are behind Hillary Clinton.
I don't think women stick together enough. I don't think
women
all
respect women.
I think women respect, in like a political sense, I think women respect what another woman has to say over a man. I know I do.
That's the crazy part. Just help me. Help me to understand y'all crazy niggas.
Okay.
What you want to know?
Women don't really like each other.
I'm going to tell you something.
But it depends. If a bitch is trying to disrespect, that's something different.
Can I frame it?
Do what you want.
But go ahead. Just go ahead.
Feminism can be effective if it's all about just equal rights. But insecure bitches fuck up the entire movement.
Wow. Yikes. Veronica and then Whitney. This is getting crazy.
I think that feminism was fundamentally has nothing to do with us as Black people. In other words, if you really look at the origins of it, it happened in Greece. In Egypt, which is where Greece stole everything from, the men and women were actually viewed as on par with one another. In other words, you didn't need feminism because people already understood their right role and right relationship. So again, we talk about polarity, right? So what the female was feminine and the masculine was masculine. So you didn't have this hierarchy. It was just, but when the Greeks stole and appropriated a lot of our culture, then they tended to make the woman because that's the white male mindset. He's got to conquer everything and ravage everything that he deals with. Mm-hmm. Then he began to put the woman below him, and that's sort of the original origins of it. So the white woman came up to fight back against that.
Wow.
It really has nothing to do with us.
That's interesting.
It has nothing to do with us.
That's interesting. No, that's interesting. Whitney?
It makes a lot of sense, though.
I feel like feminism is necessary because all you crybaby ass, hating ass dudes are mad that bitches can do the same shit y'all can do. So realistically, I'm team with the feminism because y'all niggas is scared we're gonna be better than you. Why is there not a female president? Why has there not been any of these things? We sit here, it's the same as Black people. Women and Black people have had the same strife in life off top. Like, tell me I'm lying. Somebody call 818-4455-1. Let me hear you, because that's all I'm saying.
You look really nice and tanned,
Aarona.
by the way.
I feel like feminism is like Valentine's Day. It's a nice notion, but it's not that effective.
Ooh.
Really?
Ooh. I dare. Listen, I dare the women out there who are listening to this show to call in and differ. That's all. 844-55-1. It's about to get crazy. Is there a different? It's not just. I know you guys are just a little too antsy right now. Just relax.
It's odd.
It's odd. It's a crazy topic. I know. We're gonna get through it. Is there a difference between European and Afrocentric feminism?
Absolutely.
Right? And what the fuck is Afrocentric feminism? You know, Black people always get shit from white people. So how we just gonna get some shit from white people and then name it Afrocentric? Somebody explain this shit to me right now.
I've never heard of Afrocentric feminism.
So can you only rock a fro?
No, he talking about third wave feminism, whereas we address different diverse issues within feminism. See, the problem with the label of feminism is it's a one-track label that's supposed to be like this Band-Aid coverall, but it leaves out issues of other social aspects like capitalism, social class, racial class. White feminism is different than Black feminism. And the very cores of Black feminism was that we work together as a people and uplift each other, not just women. Shout out to Bell Hooks.
So why do you think that feminism
Bell Hooks, baby. Bell Hooks.
Why do you think that feminism isn't effective then?
Because I feel like it's a label that's used more so against us than for us. Anytime you can't even use the word feminism without it, being a provocative discussion based upon the ideals that people have already attached to it.
So you don't believe in the label, or you don't believe in the movement?
I don't believe in the label, and I don't believe in everybody who says they're with the
Veronica.
movement.
Interesting.
It's convenient for people to be like, oh, I'm a feminist. Oh, I want us to have equal rights. But then they use it to push like bullshit agendas. Like, no, don't slut shame. Well, bitch, are you a hoe? Then you a hoe. Own that shit. But don't try to put that under a feminist banner because you don't want to feel bad about the way you mismanaging your pussy. But you don't want to put like showing your body for things that could be helpful, like titties for cancer, titties for tumors or some shit.
Ooh, that's actually a good
Titties
slogan.
for tumors.
You know
We should run with that one. Titties for tumors.
Titties for tumors. Show your titties to cure cancer. Raise all this. Niggas want to see titties. Show some titties and save some lives. But don't, sleep with 45 motherfuckers and go, how dare you judge me and call me a slut.
Wow.
I'm just exercising my feminine wiles. I'm a sexual being. No, bitch, you a slut. Stop trying to hide on a feminism.
Wow. I like it. Who agrees? Who disagrees? Get to your phone lines right now. 844-55-1. Whitney had something to say. Whitney.
No, I just like, as far as feminism goes, I don't even think about it when it comes to whoever the fuck you want to fuck, slut shaming, all that. I don't look at that as using feminism. If bitches are doing it, that's, I mean, good for you, I guess, finding a loophole to whatever you're trying to do, but...
Or a bunghole.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. So, but as far as like working and
equal wages,
like school and that type of thing.
So let me ask this.
I like what feminism has done as far as those, like voting rights.
So let me ask
and
this.
Like real shit, not I fucked 57 niggas and now I'm gonna blame. Yeah.
Let me ask you this then. Let me just ask. Why is the shit called feminism then? Why can't it just be called equality?
I agree with that.
Like, if it's about equality and all the arguments are based on inequality, then this should be an equality movement and not a feminist movement.
See, I agree with that because I think it's sad for a woman to say that she doesn't believe in the movement of women being equal to men. So I think if it had a little bit of a different label, maybe it would sit differently with people.
So you're telling me right now that feminism has created more antagonism between the genders than it has created peace?
At this point, yeah.
At this point, yeah. Antagonism against everybody. Not even just male to female, but female to female.
So, Jesus. Female to female.
Yeah, like even Veronica me expressing what I said about feminism, she was like, well, that's interesting to me. I'm like, well, yeah, but you thinking about the way you thinking about feminism, and I don't look at feminism that way at all. I don't look at it as just a movement about equating women to men because it's beyond that.
Do feminists shame non-feminists?
Absolutely.
Ooh. It's like going to church.
Absolutely.
Like you married, bitch? What you doing? You're the doting wife, huh? You're his slave. What are you doing? Does that happen?
Off top, bitch has been doing that to me. I remember once this chick told me I am a stupid girl because I still want to like fall in love with a man and like be married. I was like,
that's what we supposed to do.
You sound like a bitter, hating ass bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I'm still going to conquer the world like a Beyonce, like a Oprah, and I'm still going to go home and fucking lay it with my husband while we fucking do whatever the fuck with my apron and baking pies and shit. Because I like baking pies, niggas. What the fuck?
Because that's winning.
I make pies.
Pie.
That's winning right there.
So listen really quickly. Listen, the phone lines are cracking. Before I get to the phone lines, I want to go back to Veronica. Veronica had a point. Make your point, Veronica. 30 seconds. We're going to the lines.
All right. We have to understand that the reason that feminism came of age in the 60s is because white women that were all stay-at-home mothers and women wanted to get more quote-unquote equality, and they wanted the right to go back to work. Mm-hmm. Black women never stopped working. We never stopped working since slavery in this country. Mm-hmm. Even in the era of sharecropping, if the man wouldn't sharecrop, she was a domestic or was a nanny or was a wet nurse or whatever. Black women never stopped working. So when white women wanted to fight with her man about her right to go to work, she hijacked it and called it feminism, co-opted black women, but it never had anything to do with us because we never didn't work here in this country.
Preach, Veronica.
So it's just it doesn't even make any sense. It's not our business.
But what about now?
So you know what's crazy? That I'm picking up, and I'm gonna come to you, Ashonti. Mm-hmm. What's crazy is, as with most things, on my other show, the So What Morning Show on T Radio V, Mondays 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Plug.
Jeff Brown always says, if America is sick, black people got fourth stage cancer, right? Stage 4 cancer. We're damn near sick. So do you think that white women introduced a feminist concept to black women, and black women, just like we misunderstood Christianity, just like we misunderstood education, all of the social narratives that are considered the stair steps for, reaching success, we get like a distorted version of it. I'm saying, did black women get a distorted version of feminism? And now that shit is wreaking some like toxic shit into their relationships? Who wants to speak on that? 844-55-1. The phone lines are fully blasted right now. Ashonti had a point, and then we're going to go.
Really quick. This was years ago, but I took a feminism class at my university.
Sounds like it.
And we, of course, it was taught by a white woman, so we, of course, didn't start with the fact that this is a white ideology. But my question now is, does that mean that black women don't play a role in the feminist movement now? Like, yes, we understand how it started and that it wasn't for us. Is it still not for us? Do we still have no place in it?
It's about as for us as soul food. I know you can, Veronica. I love Veronica. Go ahead, Veronica, and then we'll go ahead.
I think you have to look at how, when you look at the intersectionality between white women and women of color inside of the feminist movement, then you have to look at your white sisters and see if they're really about you. And then you can answer the question with your own eyes and ears and your own heart. Because the truth is that when we did a show about this. When Founder Barn got murdered, where were the feminists?
Right.
Where were the white feminists?
Nowhere to be found.
I said that and got cussed out.
We have to answer it through the lens of what happened. Yeah, we have to answer it in the context of what is actually happening in the quote-unquote feminist movement and where its overall focus is.
So that's a big point.
You can answer the question yourself. Yeah.
That is a huge point.
So bringing Sandra is good.
Any movement that isn't concerned with the movement of you is no movement you should be a part of. That's like if they're recruiting you as pawns and foot soldiers for their movement, but they're not a pawn and a foot soldier for your movement, you shouldn't even be a part of it.
I don't even know, how do you become a part of a feminism movement?
I'm gonna go on record.
I don't
and say
see
I
people
hate
out
them
here
all.
with pics.
You buy Beyonce's album. And
No,
you're
come on. No.
Let me clear up Beyonce's name. Let me clear up Beyonce's name.
How she get that in
Let me clear up Beyonce.
You know that's y'all Christ, y'all Lord and Savior.
And that's why y'all hate her, because she's killing it.
Right?
She is not, but let me clear
That
this
is the
up
Lord
and
and
say,
Savior Beyonce. You know this to be true. Do not blaspheme today, nigga.
man, fuck that, and fuck you for that. I will go back to say the reason why she gets our respect is because she's barrier crossing. That's what makes Beyonce Beyonce. Beyonce's whole thing is, I'm not going to sit up here and play the average female y'all want me to be. Okay, fine. I'll be eye candy. Fine. I'll shake it. But I'm going to run my shit like a boss. I'm going to run my family like a boss. I'm going to demand hot top tier money. I'm going to demand all of that because I should be getting that, because you should pay me what I'm worth as an entertainer. That's integrity. You can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
And that's why she marches with the feminine banner, because she want women entertainers to be looked at that way if they put in the work. It's hard to dance in fucking high heels.
She's a role model.
But why can't
She
she
can't be
just?
a role model.
I'm just saying.
She is.
Let me get deep.
Get on down.
My guy Krishnamurti. You guys hear me talk about him all the time. My favorite philosopher. He says it is conceptual thinking that keeps the world separated. She could be that bad motherfucker without aligning herself with a dogma. One that is absolutely, listen, can we be honest? Wherever human beings are involved, we tend to fall into extremes. You rarely find balanced motherfuckers when it comes to ideologies. Nigga, that's wrong. Why is that wrong? Because I was taught there's always some imbalance going on, right? That dude said it is conceptual thinking. The concept of feminism, right? It's named feminism. That right off the top by default, they're saying we're talking about women. Why can't it just be equality? Everybody on planet Earth needs equality. So why can't equality-minded men say, you know what? That's a great point. There is inequity, right? In the way we deal with women, right? In the way we pay them, in the way they are compensated, in the way they are educated, in the way that they, didn't have a chance to vote. There is inequity there. We need to deal with it. Why couldn't it have been an equity movement as opposed to a female movement? Because that puts us in an adversarial space. Why? Whenever you create an identity, you must defend it.
Why wasn't it just a part of the civil rights movement? Instead of that just being race relations.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Because the rest of the world puts women below even black people.
Exactly.
So
Below
realistically,
race.
hey, y'all bitches ain't worth a damn, but hey, the black people are cool a little bit, so let's fight for them. But yeah, you bitches, we gonna wait about 10 more years and then we'll fucking work on your shit.
Good point.
Like, that's really what it is.
This is what I call psychological altruism or pathological altruism. You think you doing some cool shit, but you really hurting and fucking shit up. So this is just like, the missionaries coming to the Americas and saying, we're going to burn up all your holy shit because you're heathens. And we're doing this for you. We're helping you. The feminists came into the black home and did the same thing. Fuck that nigga. You can get on welfare. Get it. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck your man. But in their mind, I'm helping you.
To be independent.
And they never did it. And they never did it themselves.
Ooh, we got the phone lines.
They
We gotta
never
go.
did it themselves.
We gotta go. God damn it. The phone lines are on crack.
844-55-1.
White power. White power. Let's go. Line 2. Ronan.
Hi, Ronan.
Ronan.
Naptown.
Ronan.
Wow. Okay.
Ronan.
Somebody had some crack-filled Twizzlers today.
Ronan, are you there?
Okay. Speak on it, Ronan.
Well, I wanted to say happy belated birthday to Aarona. That's some good shit there.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, and definitely the ladies in the building. Actually, in my personal opinion, I believe feminism is a branch of white supremacy, personally. And I say that because every incident I've seen, where it was from Don Imus to Sandra Bland to the elderly grandmother that got her ass beat on the freeway, feminists were nowhere to be found. Nowhere. So there's a whole lot who want to sit there and co-sign the brand, but when you need them to be there, they're nowhere to be fucking found. Or you have Gloria Allred, any case she gets on is usually dealing with a black dude or something.
So Ronan, let me interrupt you for 1 second. Do you guys remember that mentally ill sister that was on the freeway that got MMA'd by the highway patrolman?
Yeah, man.
And he was saying, I'm trying to help her by punching her in the fucking mouth. So where are the feminists?
She's black and a woman.
I just want to know, where are the feminists? Y'all should have the feminists should have been in front of every fucking CHP, office or station protesting that dude.
Yeah.
But where are they? To me, feminism is a political construct more than it is an activist construct. Somebody speak to that. I don't know.
I agree 100%. I think that eloquently said what I was trying to say earlier. I was just on some bullshit.
Ronan,
I can
speak
on
to
it.
Well,
I can speak to it too.
I know you can, baby. Let's get Ronan his little time. Ronan, your time to shine, brother. You say what you need to say, then it's time to go.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm against it is because, we've always talked about black love being a revolutionary act. Any time there is that chance of that happening, they're front and center to confront it. Now, when it's time for, the so-called sisters to be together, unity there. So that's why it's a walking contradiction of a movement. So it claims it. I sit there and let me show let your actions and your intent show it. And 9 times out of 10, they show me they are not who they say they are.
You are not who you say you are. They was who I said they were. I'm sorry.
Man.
Hey, good looking, Ronan. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for reaching out. Listen, the phone lines are crazy right now. The girls are in the studio. They're bubbling. I wish we had cameras in here because they're just itching to jump on. They got so much shit to say, but guess what? We can't talk to them right now. Mike from LA, line 5. Let's go.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Hello.
Your name ain't Mike.
It's me, Kay. How you doing?
What's your name, young lady?
Me, Kay.
Nee K. I like it.
Yes.
Speak to us.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, Nikkei?
I'm well. I'm really on the air. I think feminism for black people is trickeration. I believe because relating between black men and women because we have not figured out a healthy way to deal with our pain, frustration, aggravation, and rage when we're dealing with white supremacy, so that we speak to femininity, feminism as if it's as a tool to help us, but it's not going to help us because it's not about us. And so when you talk about the inability of black men being able to empower themselves in their frustration and the abuse or the miscommunication or the hurt that we do towards one another is one of the only reasons why I think we even look at feminism as a solution or option, but it's just a tool to keep us in opposition and to keep us competitive with our men.
Interesting. I thank you so much for the call, Kay. We appreciate you. Call in anytime. I wanted to hear from women, and I'm glad a sister is early up on these lines.
That's great.
Do you have one more thing to say? Because I don't want to let you go. You sound so delicious. She gone? Damn it.
Gonna sexually assault the one sister caller?
Hey, why not? 844-55-1 if you want to be sexually assaulted. Yes, who do we have on the line?
Let's kick it over to Mr. Valentine from my hometown, Chi-Town, line 4. Are you there, Mr. Valentine?
Oh, my goodness.
Cupid's arrow got you. How you doing?
Yeah, you got me, baby. What's up?
Hey, don't come in here dry macking my girls now, okay? It's Negro angels right now. Go ahead, man.
Hey, how's everybody doing this evening?
Hey, Mr. Valentine.
That's good. What is feminism to me? Honestly, without sounding too conspiratorial, I think feminism is a tool to re-socialize society, to re-socialize them to work opposite of what they're intended. I don't think that the managers of the society, well, actually the managers of the society, the people who run the society, are the real feminists, the so-called patriarchs. They're the ones who financed it. And I believe they financed it. I believe they financed it to stop lower class males from competing with wealthier males. That's just my take on it. I don't see it as something that will even benefit us. I think what it has done is that not that it has. I think it has its vestiges and what we're dealing with today as far as men and women and what their roles are and what they're supposed to be doing. If you look in the black community, a lot of the men, of course, a lot of us, we don't make the kind of money that you see other groups and other races in terms of what they do. We don't make the kind of money they make. A lot of those men are far ahead of their women, and they provide the creature comforts, the perks and privileges that come with being a woman. So I believe that men should provide the infrastructure and the foundation that women can enjoy. And I don't see black men doing that. I think we need to start doing some building, and maybe this problem will probably start to kind of dissipate. But I am not an egalitarian, as you probably already
You started
know.
that off so intelligently.
Hey, brother, we appreciate the call. That shit was good stuff.
He started like
Right?
an Easter speech.
Yeah,
That's what
he did.
feminism means to me.
Thought we were in Ebenezer Baptist Church up in this. We appreciate it, though, brother.
What can I say? This one thing though.
You already saying it.
Okay. I think that that what you'll find, and you'll see this in the next 10 to 20 years. I think we're going to be forced to get rid of a lot of the luxuries that we've enjoyed for the last 40 years. We will be forced to coalesce with each other again. We will be forced in cooperative cohesion in terms of how we deal with each other.
Let me just say, brother, that's a sad notion. It's a sad notion because you have to be in a cooperative mindset under duress. Like, why wouldn't you just choose cooperation? Isn't cooperation better than just going it alone? I mean, no man is an island, right?
No.
So why do we have to learn that difficult lesson under duress? Man, that's a great point. You brought Chi-Town into the building. Listen, if you want to bring your city into the building, all you got to do is get on the phone line and call 844-55-1. We'll get you in. I promise we'll get you on the line. The phone lines are still cracking. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, more callers. We're talking about feminism, the pros and cons of this social construct. Is it fucking up our relationships, or is it fortifying our relationships with love and nutrients and, all types of bonding tools? This is bullshit. Feminism is terrible. That's what it is. It's terrible. It's a terrible fucking female religion, and there are female priests in it that are sacrificing men all across the world. Somebody call in right now and speak to that truth. 844-55-1. Hey, this is Zoe Williams, and you're listening to the Voice of Reason on Hot Button Radio. Okay, so these motherfuckers is going crazy during the break. They going off. This topic has got the women on fire. The phone lines are open, 844-55-1. We're speaking right now on Hot Button Radio. Hot Button Radio is a division of Dash Radio. I'm the voice of reason, Zoe Williams. It's what we do. We cause a lot of trouble by asking a lot of questions, and particularly questions that people do not like to deal with. Like, is feminism a branch of white supremacy? What? Oh, God. Do black women have a retarded version of feminism operating in their relationships? Are black women only happy when they can compete with their men? Are black women only happy when they are the head of the household? When they can hold something above their dude's head? The women are going crazy in here. What are the pros and cons of feminism? The number to dial is 844-55-1. We've got Red Panda, a.k.a. Ashonti Ford, Girl on Fire. We've got Billionaires. Yes, Ashonti's constantly tearing up the studio. It's kind of what she does every week. She finds something to break. Yes. We've got Billionaires, Whitney Tabor in the building. She's very heated. She wants to talk about how powerful the woman is and how her Lord and Savior, Beyonce, is correct in saying that girls run the world. We've also got Aarona Lopez, actress, comedian, television personality extraordinaire. And
feminists would love that.
We also have revolutionary
important security message. Your computer has a severe virus and spyware infection.
Veronica Conway.
Please call the number provided as soon as possible. You will be guided in the removal of the virus.
I know that this topic is very important for the vitality and survival of your relationships. Is feminism an evil virus that has infected your intimate relationships? Is your woman always standing up to you in public, talking reckless? Ooh. Has feminism empowered her to talk shit to you? Has feminism redefined what respect is from a man to a woman and from a woman to a man? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Has feminism stolen our beautiful, sweet sisters? Oh, God, we gonna deal with it. Whitney, speak on.
Shut up, please. God, give me the mic. Listen, this nigga want to sit here and say our sweet sisters, but usually when we talking about sisters, y'all niggas are angry, black, mad bitches are so, black women are so, Nah, now we're sweet little buttercups. Nigga, shut up. All I know is Yes, women run the world. We don't need feminism anymore. I don't need somebody telling me that I need to stand up for myself because, nigga, y'all can't compete with us. Let's be 1,000. Let's keep it real. Dudes wake up every day and grind to get fast cars, be the buffest nigga on the block, whatever else they're trying to do to impress who? Girls who run the world. Hey, like real shit. We really don't need feminism. Like, let's be cool. Like, yeah, we need equal lady rights. How about we switch the fucking shit called? Let's call it equal lady rights. I would love some equal lady rights.
Oh my God.
How about that?
Help us.
And for the record, one more little thing.
Get on down with
that song was written by a man. Also,
who run the world?
Yes, bruh. Yes. He produced the shit too. No. And yeah, man. And to the left, what's that song?
Neo
wrote it. So he's pretty much saying, bitches, y'all need to just pack your shit because you know you're running it. These niggas ain't shit anyway.
Well, let's just keep in mind he wrote it for a woman from a woman's perspective, okay?
So he did it for her because she runs the world. Hey, my point exactly.
Fuck feminism and the bullshit ground it stands on. Fuck the strong woman archetype that it tries to force us on us and robs us of our femininity.
I agree.
The same way of trying to be righteous robs you of your humanness. Feminism robs us of our femininity. We don't have the right to be sweet, soft, sensitive if we want to be. We got to be strong bitches that know how to take everything. We got to be strong bitches that got everything by ourselves and we don't need nobody and we don't need nothing and we don't need nothing. We good on our own.
I'm tired.
Except for when it's time to get some dick. Then we don't have that part figured out. See, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I'm just saying, like, literally, growing up, they made us be so strong and independent. The society says you don't need... My dad, I was raised to not need... Nigga, I bet you I can bench press more than this nigga right here.
No way.
She
just tagged your shit.
I just want to be an asshole. Look, but I could probably change a tire faster than this fool too. And I can beat him in a foot race.
Well, I need an oil change. What's
but
up?
I won't be able to make no more money than him, though, even though I went to school longer than him.
Here's what's real.
Come on.
You can have all that shit. Nigga, bitch press more than me. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to touch that shit no way.
What?
Okay? You can do 57 push-ups. I don't care about that shit. I want nice abs, but I don't want no buff-ass forearms. That's bullshit. I want a fat ass, nice abs, and soft titties. Because I'm a woman. But just pay me. Fuck you and pay me what you want.
Soft ass,
so I
can
wasn't
imagine.
saying that because I want buff ass arms. I'm saying my father who raised me said, you don't need no nigga to do anything for you. So let me teach you all of the things that you need to learn in life. So in case you don't find that nigga that can bench press or change your tire, you're not a stranded little damsel in distress. So yes, now I am that bitch who can do everything that I need to get done. I've been doing it by myself for a really long time. But now, niggas are intimidated by that shit. Y'all niggas are scared of us. Y'all created us to be monsters, and now y'all don't want us.
Wait a minute, you're blaming us for this mess? Okay. Ashanti, go ahead.
Well, shit, Whitney, I need an oil change. What's up, dog?
I'm done with that.
I'm done with that part of my life.
I'm done with that shit. Okay.
I have a question. So I believe in the core foundation of feminism, which is equality, okay? But it's obvious that the feminist movement has failed black women. With that said, and with the state of relationships between black men and women, how can black women truly be heard if it's not through feminism?
Oh, that's
and on
interesting.
top of that, how can we effectively communicate with our brothers to get the support that we need?
That's good. Now, let me address this.
That's a great question, Ashonti. That's a great question.
That's excellent.
Great question.
And then I'm going to throw it to Veronica and then Aarona. But let me address this. You guys remember, what was it, 2004? The presidential race when Bush stole the presidency.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
From Al Gore. Was that 2004?
Yep.
That was 2004. 2000?
2000.
I thought it was 2004.
It was a while ago, yes.
It was 2000.
It was 2000.
It was
right?
Clinton coming out, Bush coming in. He stole his way in.
No, I thought it was the second one he stole. He stole the first one?
It happened a long damn time ago.
Yeah. The second one was when he was going against the dude, Carey.
Got it.
Last name Carey.
Let me just say this. Let me just say. George W. duped nigger Christians. I know this is racist and wild the way we talking, but he duped black Christians. Let's just tell the truth.
Right.
because the whole big movement was against homosexuality. Remember? Same-sex marriage. And he got all of the black churches backing it. Remember?
Right.
And abortion and all that. He got all and black churches
was a problem.
And look at us today. Right? Look at us today. Gay marriage is legal and it's cool. It's not a gay marriage show. We're not dissing gay marriage, but what you thought you were voting for and you were trying to get, you didn't get. Right? Because eventually what they wanted to happen happened anyway, which was legalization of same-sex marriage, gay marriage, right? So now let's look at it this way. Fast forward to the future. Hillary Clinton. Sisters will back Hillary Clinton under the banner of feminism without looking clearly at who Hillary Clinton is, politically and personally. And if it wasn't for those emails that slipped out that put a little dirt on her, she's still at 42%, by the way, in the polls. She's still leading. She's leading Biden by 20 points, last I checked. So do you understand what I'm saying? Like, she will speak to sisters under the guise of feminism. And sisters will be like, yup. But then, let's look at it this way. One of Hillary Clinton's heroes is Margaret Sanger.
She's a racist.
That bitch is crazy.
Right? And Margaret Sanger created Planned Parenthood for the sake of euthanizing black babies because she felt that all black children were born imbecilic and less than and could not add to the growth and the prosperity of American life. She was like, niggas need to be pruned. We need to prune that portion of the life branch. And we're going to start in the black communities. This is why you find Planned Parenthoods in the hood all day. You'd be hard-pressed to find a Planned Parenthood in Bel Air. But you can see Planned Parenthood, a church, and a liquor store all on the same corner in the hood. All over the hood. That's one of her heroes. And black women, tell me I'm lying, black feminists will rally other black sisters to join that movement. Now, how can men sit back and go, yeah, we trust the Council of Women? When y'all doing irascible, crazy shit like that.
Abortions?
No.
No.
Can I?
Fucking with her. Well, I feel like that's how everybody fucked with Obama too.
Veronica?
Because he was black.
Or are you talking about Hillary in general?
Veronica, go ahead.
It's just like when kids join a gang because they have no family. So,
yeah.
Damn. Somebody got dunked on. It wasn't me. I passed the ball.
Hey, run it back, Veronica. Run that back.
Shit.
it's just like when kids join a gang because they have no family. So, in other words, if the black community is in tethers and black male and female relationships is in tethers and our economy, because we're dependent on the white man, is in tethers, then guess what? We join gangs, which is called white supremacy, because we have nowhere else to go. I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. I'm saying that what you have to do to combat it is actually build your own fucking black gang, your own. Listen, they do it all the time. Black men and black women have to get together and begin to rediscover and reclaim their inherent greatness. But we can't do that when we're bickering. So our women join gangs, and actually so do the men. They just join gangs, and they peter off, and we get fragmented off, so we can join somebody else's vision and agenda for our lives because we lack one for ourselves.
Deep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Our phone lines are off the chain as usual. The number to call in is 844-55-1. Let's clear up some of these lines.
Jeez.
Let's do line 6, Carlos, Nashville. Carlos dropped. All right, Carlos, call back. Let's do line 1, Isaiah, Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Hey, Isaiah.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
What's poppin'?
What's up, Zoe?
What's up, Mike?
So you kind of said what I was going to say, but I think that people forget that the feminist movement came out in the roots of the 1920s with the women's suffrage movement. And they both were kind of put in place to kind of destroy the black family, because when lynchings and everything else that they were doing to black men became illegal, they had to figure out how to destroy the black family from the inside out. And so what better way than to co-opt the civil rights movement with the black feminist movement.
But wait a minute. Hold on. I need to understand, Isaiah. Help me.
Okay.
Because I'm not totally clear. Are you telling me feminism? I'm not putting words in your mouth. So this is me talking, trying to understand what you're saying. Are you saying feminism was designed to destroy the black family? Point one. Yes or no?
Yes.
Could it? And like I said, I'm ignorant to these things. And Veronica and the sisters, you guys can help me on this too. Didn't white women have it pretty hard and they just wanted equality for themselves too? Wasn't it created for them?
No. Can I speak to it, please? Please?
No, Veronica. You will wait for Isaiah. It is Isaiah's turn to rule. Go ahead, Isaiah.
King Isaiah, I bow down to you.
No, I'm saying that because if you think about it this way: the people that destroyed Malcolm X's family were social workers who were the white wives of government officials who run states. And Malcolm X himself said that if ever a government agency destroyed a family, it destroyed my family.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
We getting into the sociological juices.
So, my thing is this, basically, that I believe that there is a feminine energy that is dominant, and there is a male energy that is dominant. If a black woman in particular is going to have to go out into the world every day to quote unquote conquer it and rule it, then she's going to need some masculine energy to go out and be that hard.
Yes.
The black man is going to need feminine energy to get in touch with his feelings when he comes home from work after a hard day of having to be that hard.
Wow.
Yin and yang.
Feminism.
That's good shit,
and
man.
The greatest feminist of all was James Brown, because he said it's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl.
Ooh, we got to hear that record now, goddammit. Isaiah, you brought Salt Lake City into the building. Listen, if you want to bring your city into the building, please give us a call right now at 844-55-1. Hey, this is a powerful little segment right here.
It's getting down.
This shit is crazy. Ashonti, you had a point?
Earlier we were talking about welfare, and I don't remember if whomever brought it up led it into feminism being a part of welfare. Anyways, I just got this flashback. I remember early 90s, my aunt was on welfare. And the welfare people, the social workers, whatever the case, used to come over to the house and check the closets to make sure there was no like male shoes or male clothes in the house. Like if you were a woman and you were on welfare, you couldn't have a man in the home. So that just spoke to me a little bit with what Isaiah said in terms of feminism breaking up the black family.
It promoted capitalism over together. Like, you want more money? You want to have the life you want? You want a piece of this American pie, the American dream? We'll give you money. We'll give you the money you need to run your family and be independent, take care of yourself.
So you're telling me right now,
but a man can't be there.
Aarona, you telling me that the black woman took a plea deal from the white devil government?
Yeah, to get money.
Is that what you telling me?
It was fuck niggas
Did she
get
take
money.
a plea deal?
It was the original Junior Mafia. Fuck niggas get money. That's what it was.
God, this shit done went bad.
It was pre-Biggie.
When I think about that, that's wild as fuck. You can't have a man in the house to get welfare.
I need y'all to speak to this. All the women, every woman in here is going to speak to this. Aarona just said the sister took a plea deal.
844-55-1.
God
Call
damn.
me.
Whitney, do you believe the sister took a plea deal?
Bruh. I'm here so I don't get fined, man. No, but for real, that's crazy. But like I said, I grew up on a reservation. I didn't know nothing about welfare. I'm not trying to shit on people who had to deal with welfare. So I mean, that it's really hard for me to talk about. But if that's the case, listening to what Ashonti just said, like, that is insane to me. That's crazy to me. And I would love for any of our Caucasian callers to call us back and
they
let
don't
us
give
know.
a fuck.
Because there's broke people in every color. So let's.
They really don't.
There's broke people in every color, but I want to know. Hey.
No, but they're
any
more
white niggas have to deal with the social worker coming through to make sure your daddy wasn't around.
But let me just say this: there are more white people on food stamps and welfare than there are black people.
Correct.
So what happens is the picture gets painted like, and I have to take care of these little nigglets.
Correct.
But really, we're outnumbered. When it comes to
correct.
Don't even get me started on trying to interject some history into this bullshit.
Come on, Edith.
We talking about the women's suffrage movement, which was circa 1920, okay? Around that time, you had the black elite and the black upper class. You had Boulay. You had Madam C.J. Walker. You had the fraternities and sororities of people who were college educated, putting their own political, social, economic economy together. You had W.E.B. Du Bois talking about a double black consciousness of how we need to have our own stuff and our own community. And then we had segregation taken away, which was integration, I'm sorry. And then you stopped seeing black doctors, black lawyers in the community. You stopped seeing the rich people up the street. You started seeing more gangsters, more thugs, because they moved out into the suburbs, into all these other neighborhoods. And that became our everyday lifestyle of what we see in our communities.
Oh my God. This shit is fire.
And those same people did feminism. That's why I don't agree with it.
Oh my God. Listen, I just got to take a quick break so we can catch a breath. Let me just say, don't front. Get on the phone lines right now. We got callers, but I think I'm accustomed to just having full lines. Call me right now because there's so much on this right here. So much heat has been laid down. Hot Button Radio, Voice of Reason, Dash Radio. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, callers and more conversation. Holla. Hey, this is Zoe Williams, and you're listening to the Voice of Reason on Hot Button Radio. Zoe Williams is back in the building. James Brown was singing, and yes, we need a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need a woman talking shit. You understand? Let me tell you what I don't need now. You watch your mouth.
Oh, God.
You know how to mix them spices up real good with the food and meats and things. And then you put that hot, juicy monkey on me later on. That's your job, young lady, and I'll fight a bear for you. Now, I have to say this. Has feminism killed chivalry? Man being chivalrous. Right? Because, listen, we have to connect the dots. Feminism, can we be honest? Feminism has made a lot of women loudmouths.
Yeah.
And shit talkers. And cocky. Exactly. Right? Can we... Is that too far of a stretch?
I feel like chivalry was a group assassination.
Oh, I love it. I love it. But let me say. Okay, has feminism made women more masculine, more competitive? Miss Independent, I can do this shit without you. I can even raise a kid without you. That shit is against nature. Women do have these against nature ass thoughts now. I don't need you. Jew.
Chill.
Right? I don't need you. I can do this by myself. Are you telling me that's a healthy thought?
No, I didn't. No, I was going back to the first of the 7 questions you just asked. So, yeah. When you're saying girls can't be loudmouths or have an opinion or
I didn't say you couldn't.
Well, you kind of. You kind of.
I just said that loudmouth shit is terrible.
It's terrible when it's a woman. So it's like, to me, we have one Beyonce and we got every nigga in the world thinks he's Kanye. Like, that's going to be a great society to live in? Like, I don't think that's that cool to hang out in. Niggas all think that everything that they say is right and y'all bitches are too dumb to listen, so y'all just shut the fuck up and cook and make babies.
Yep, babies. Those are nice.
So clarify. Are you saying that women can't speak up and have their own opinions, or are you saying that women challenge men's authority with their mouth too much?
I think women challenge men like men would challenge men.
I do agree
That's
with
what
that.
I'm saying. I'm not saying women can't speak their mind. Of course you can speak your mind. Any real good woman to a man, he needs a woman who can pull him to the side and go, dude, you're out of pocket. But when a woman is confrontational like a dude,
That's crazy.
Yeah, you playing games.
Now I'm just saying, are women not running amok in that area since I wasn't clear enough?
Hell to the yeah.
All right then.
And white women are the worst. I'm just gonna put it out there. So all you niggas that sit here and say y'all don't like black women because we got too much mouth, go ahead and roll over to Becky, and when she fucking punches you in the face with a heel, don't be mad at your boy and don't come in the hood asking me to help beat her ass because I ain't gonna do it no more.
Let me tell you something, Whitney.
You brought that on
Let me tell you
yourself.
something, Whitney.
Yeah.
Just like black women and white women are afraid to take all this D.
Okay, relax.
Let me just
Don't look
tell
at me
you,
when you say
when that white woman see that look in that black man's eye, and she knows that she done crossed him, that white woman knows how to cower.
Nigga, no, she definitely doesn't. Cause guess what? Right behind the nigga who's about to literally slit her throat, she sees the whole country like, we got your back, Amber Alert, girl. We got you.
Just like
this
that.
nigga's gonna get strung the fuck up.
Just like that football player.
That bitch sees, she sees
Right.
that. Black
Right.
women, we're like, nigga, I better chill because this nigga I'm cool. I seen his gun under the bed. I'm cool.
Hilarious.
I know when to chill. Okay? I know when to chill. But white chicks, they
So
don't,
good.
they know. They got squads. Like the whole country is their squad. I got two homegirls and my dad. They got the whole goddamn country.
Team Becky, nigga.
Black girls gotta suffer
Get your
in
shit
silence.
together.
Black girls gotta suffer in silence.
Go cry to our side, niggas.
Damn. Oh, you asked, is feminism killing chivalry?
Yes.
No. I think the thirst movement is killing chivalry.
Okay. Say more.
So, women have created this thirst movement, which basically is a nigga that's too on them is thirsty.
Yeah, that's
he's no longer looked at like he's just feeling her. That movement has killed chivalry.
I think that was the mother movement of the thirst. The feminist movement is the mother movement of the thirst movement.
Thirst is the millennials.
I don't think
version.
feminism has anything to do with chivalry.
I think feminism gave birth to that thirst movement because it's the whole deeming it to be unsexy of a man coming to you and being interested in you. It's like, pussy ass nigga, get the fuck out of my way. I got this. You whack. That's that attitude that was like adopted from feminism.
Really quick, we have some stats here. West Virginia is one of the biggest welfare states in America.
Is it?
98%.
My girl Crystal.
98% white.
Wow.
And they vote Republican.
That's fucking
Yep.
crazy.
So when the Republicans
That's
are saying,
the way it is.
The welfare, and they don't mind carrying West Virginia. They don't mind winning that state. Wow.
West
All
Virginia.
of the red states are fundamental. All the red states are fundamentally welfare states because the problem with this ideology is that it creates a welfare state.
Wow.
That's the point.
Wow. Whitney?
What I was going back to with the chivalry situation is, I feel like feminism is just a little bit of a cop-out for these niggas to be like, man, I'm tired of opening this bitch's door. I'm cool. She independent now. She can open her own dumb door. It's like a little mini cop-out.
Oh, my God.
I think
Call me and tell me it ain't. I want to hear it. 1-844-55-1. I don't see y'all calling.
I just think those are bum ass niggas.
Twitter gangsters.
So listen, I'm going to go right. Let me get back to the phones because you guys have went crazy. Line 1, Mike from D.C.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
Oh, hey, what's up, pal?
Hey, what's up,
man?
You just came out the bathroom?
This is
Oh man, almost kind of like I ain't gonna lie. I heard a little bit of the conversation, but I think I might be off topic. But I'm gonna try to pick up where y'all left off. But I think, in my opinion, I think every time when there's like a black organization or a black coalition in America, it's always a recontextualization from something else. It's like if you take like the AKAs, the Deltas, and the Divine Nine, like we didn't create that shit, but we claim it. But we actually stole that shit from the Skull and Bones. And the same thing with the feminist movement. I just think like it wasn't really created for a woman. It was just created for middle-class white women who started petitioning for higher pay. It's just black women just included themselves in it. So it's never something we created. We
wait a minute, Mike. Hold on.
Already...
Hold on, Mike. Did black women get a formal invitation from white feminists, or did they just join the parade that was marching down the street? Go.
They just joined. They just joined.
No, I thought white women were actively recruiting sisters to join the feminist movement. I thought.
They were.
Nah, they invited themselves. They didn't create it. They just invited themselves into it. They like, oh well, since they fight for higher pay, we should too. Wow. So they just kind of been stealing that little moment from them for the last 50 years.
Damn. Hey man, I appreciate the call. Thank you, brother. Yikes.
Why would I not want to get paid if these bitches are getting paid?
Well, of course you want to get paid.
I'm joining the party.
Well, of course you want to get paid, but let's talk about some reasons why you shouldn't get paid. Are there any? Do you guys have any?
You didn't do the work.
Are women capable of doing all types of jobs that men are capable of doing?
I think so. Hell yeah.
No.
Like what?
Y'all can keep that fireman shit.
Women can be firemen.
Sure.
Of course they can.
That was his question, not opinion. Can women do the same job as men?
I think a woman just got, I guess she graduated to being a ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
There's
almost nothing that a woman can't do that a man can't.
I feel like a woman should do anything she wants to do. But I feel like there shouldn't be necessarily pay structures, you know what I mean, that keep her from being promoted in certain careers. But I just think you shouldn't want us all to do the same shit.
I was a wise little kid. I knew this shit was going to be a problem when they let girls into the boys club. When I was little, I was like, y'all not supposed to be here.
Oh, yeah, and then it became the Boys and Girls Club.
But then...
That's some bullshit.
I didn't even know it was just the boys club.
But then...
It's more fun with girls.
Because I had a girlfriend who used to go to the girls club. Boys can't go in the girls club. Boys couldn't go in the girls club back then. I was standing outside hovering, nigga, over some bushes like... Listen, I knew it was going to be a problem. I'm not saying women can't do what men do. There's certain things you guys can do, especially intellectually, right? For a long time, men thought women couldn't play chess. And then you start seeing these grandmasters that are women. There's a female grandmaster or two out there who can play chess, who can think logically.
There's a 12-year-old who just beat Einstein's record, and she's a female.
That nigga dead. How the hell?
She beat his
IQ
scores.
record, yeah. And that was a little girl.
So I'm not saying women aren't smart. I'm not saying women aren't intelligent and they can't do, thinking jobs. But when it comes to physicality, the bottom line is you're never going to be as strong as us. I don't care how many cyborgs are out there.
Word.
You're never going to be as strong as us in jobs that require physical strength. Is it logical to think that we have the advantage there?
Yes.
And if we have the advantage there, should we be paid more in those types of jobs?
Yeah.
Here's my thing about us keeping it real. People don't want to talk about the physicality argument in the area of pay, but they definitely want to talk about it in the area of domestic violence.
Oh, you ready? I'm ready.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm with that. It's like, you know good and well, if you team up a man against a woman in a fight, you will shame the man if he hits her too hard because, well, you got all that strength, But then when it comes to the job and she says she want to do the same thing, well, I'm just as strong, bitch. You wasn't saying that when I smacked you in the parking lot.
But here's the thing. There's always subtlety, nuance, and context to everything.
True.
A woman like Ronda Rousey would whoop the average nigga's ass.
Yep.
Because of her training.
True.
Like, the sisters, or the two women that became rangers, the average street thug will get his ass beat fucking with her.
True.
Period.
Off top.
100.
Okay, so Nick, I'm bigger and I'm badder. Yes, you're bigger and you're badder. That doesn't necessarily mean you can whoop her ass. Even take the martial art that Bruce Lee learned first, Wing Chun. That shit is named after a woman. It was created for women. Like, people don't know that. Like, a female developed Wing Chun, one of the most incredible, martial arts, kung fu out there, right? A woman will whoop your ass if she's trained and if you're not. Mm-hmm. So there is some context to that. Men like to just go straight line, linear, default. I'm bigger, I'll beat her ass. Well, it depends, right? If her dad is smart like me and put his daughter in Wing Chun, probably not.
Throw chop.
You just throw it, and come on there, nigga, square. Get her off me.
Exactly.
You understand? So let's not, we tend to just make these broad fucking statements. At the end of the day, women are capable, but I think women try to be what we are.
Which is dumb.
Now this is where you guys get fucking in trouble. You want to be a CEO who fires millions of people, who doesn't give a fuck, who only cares about the fucking bottom line, who incorporates a psychopathic mentality. That's the fucking mentality of a CEO. He's like a psychopath. They've already proven that in studies. CEOs are like psychopaths. So, bitch, you want to be this? You want to come into this world and be this. And then you turn around and go, where are the good men? Bitch, you crazy.
You fired them.
Your job made you crazy. Your testosterone levels have risen. You do the research. They're telling you right now, women are not as happy as they used to be.
Nope.
Their levels of happiness in females have gone down. Your orgasms don't happen. Mm-hmm. You're in fucking loveless marriages. So why you want to be us? Right? At least men can say, yes, this is a fucked up society, but we created it with our hand. No, what you guys do is try to fit in and become what the standard of success is. Where's the feminist standard of success? Devoid of the system feminism was born out of.
I'm with it.
What y'all niggas got for that?
I'm big on this.
I got an amen for that.
Because
Look,
it's devoid of femininity. In other words, feminism is devoid of femininity.
Yep.
Oh my God! Say
That's
more.
the problem.
Say more. Say, please. Go
Feminism
deeper.
is by definition, in other words, if one understood one's feminine power, then a woman could just relax into it. She's cosmic. She's orgasmic. She's vibrant if she's in her feminine nature, right? So when you start trying to exercise power, and listen, I understand how it happens because we live in this culture that's been, our whole planet has been taken over by a bunch of bullshit. And so everything becomes a reaction of that bullshit instead of being in its own nature, right? So in other words, we have to go outside of our nature to react to the forces that oppose us. As black people, as women, as black men, we have to respond and react to that. If we were in our own nature, the feminine would just receive and love and create out of her womb. That's how it operates.
Womb. Yes. Yeah, Ashonti,
I want to take it back a little
from
bit.
Your womb?
I always speak from my womb. I want to take it back a little bit when we were discussing women getting the same pay as men. And some of us said that, no, we don't feel like women should get paid the same as a man in the same position. So then does that mean if a black person gets into a job through affirmative action, they shouldn't get paid the same amount?
Some argue that. But I would say any intellectual task, like you have a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and there's a female CEO and a male CEO, they both should get paid the same, depending on, and the paid the same meaning relative to what that company is worth, right? But I would say the industry standard, right? If there's an industry standard, right? If the industry standard is, okay, the average CEO is making $750,000, $850,000 a year or $2 million a year, it shouldn't matter if she's male or female, or he's male or female or whatever. It shouldn't matter.
So when should it matter?
If the effort is better. Whoever has
Right,
the
who's
better,
better?
effort
Right.
in the job.
Who's more efficient? Who's more effective? Who's just better?
So you guys don't believe in affirmative action because that premise is based on being let in because you're black, not necessarily because you're better.
You know what? And I would say this. When you live in a society, I always say diversity is part of racism.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh, yes. Because diversity, listen, take somebody like Sherry. Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington.
Oh, and I thank you for this award and ABC. You've done so good in diversity. First off, that doesn't change the infrastructure of the system. When you're looking for diversity, that means you're demanding something. When you're demanding something, that means you don't have it, and you're asking the people who do have it. Command is different than demand. When you command respect, it is given to you because that is what you deserve by nature. You're in a position to people go, that's something right there, and I'm going to give it what it needs. Naturally. Do you understand what I'm saying? With us, we're demanding that the system acknowledge us. Well,
Black people, you mean?
Oh, no question. In all areas, whether it's educational, whether it's entertainment, whether we're demanding diversity. Diversity is an arm of racism because you're asking the people who created a racist infrastructure to sit back and think about whether they're going to give it to you or not. Whether your demands are loud enough.
Correct.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't put you in a position to create your own reality. It puts you in a position to fit into a reality in a place that they made for you. It's a playpen.
Man,
Whitney?
Well, and that's what I was saying too with when it comes to feminism too. It's like I feel like that is literally, for me, I look at feminism and affirmative action as saying, hey guys, I'm still a victim, so please give me a break. Come on, I'm still not as good as you, America. So you guys owe me I get a +10 on my, like that. To me, that's bullshit. We're not victims anymore. We don't need your fucking help. So stop acting like bitches or little pussy ass niggas and just get your shit together. Like, point blank, period. If you're the best person for the job, whether you're man, black, green, white, or blue, you should be getting paid more. Point blank, period.
Take the training wheels off.
Like, literally, I feel like feminism is literally just saying, hey, guys, we're still victims, so baby us. Nigga, nah, I don't need you to baby us. We're good.
Aarona?
I want to say this is the number one reason why I subscribe to the hip-hop movement. In the words of KRS-One, hip-hop was born in a system that came right after the civil rights movement of our parents begging to be a part of America. America, please recognize us, please. And the hip-hop generation was like, fuck that. Y'all closed our schools. Y'all closed this. We taking it to the streets. We creating our own shit. And hip-hop is something that's constantly under attack from the people that create it because of the people that want to participate in it. I feel like feminism is the same thing. It was created for a group of people that was like, fuck that, we want this. Hey guys, come join our shit. And other people wanted to get in it, and now they wanted to expand to their needs, diversity, blah, blah, blah. But it's not going to, because it wasn't created for that.
And that's the thing. Let's create diversity programs.
But what about black kids that just can't get in and they deserve to get in?
But listen to it.
Wait.
It's let's create diversity. The black people who are asking for diversity are not creating. They're just waiting to receive.
They are.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Listen, I love Jewish people. I'm gonna. I got you. I got you.
Get it, Virgo. Get it, Virgo.
I'm just saying. This is why I love Jewish people. They just do shit.
Just do shit.
Fuck it. We're gonna work together and we're gonna do shit. We're going to keep doing shit. And even if I don't like you, but because you're Jewish, we're going to stay together. We're going to lock in. And we have a cultural interest. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
I've seen Mulholland Drive.
Correct.
Yes, I do.
Veronica?
Correct.
Speak on it.
Okay, I'm gonna say like 3 little segments. So bear with me. What you're saying about Jewish people is true. I will. But listen. The guy that is now a billionaire that wanted to marry me when I was 22, he was Jewish, who runs the Jewish Swiss banking industry. I've watched him
Shit, you might
behind
want
the
to
scenes
get that
for a
nigga's
long
cell
time.
phone number. We got business to do.
Text me.
got a brother?
Text me that nigga's number.
I have his cell phone number. I call him all the time.
Gangster.
He's running the world. He's running the world, and he's having money pour into his shit because he can, right? So one of the things I understood about Jews early on in the way that they run the world, because we would go to Gstaad and St. Moritz and London, and we do all this stuff, right? And it's true. That culture takes care of its own. Okay?
How about it?
The other thing I'm going to say is that if, we could conquer the world if we were going to let go of needing white man's approval. And on some level, when you look at dysfunction in our community, it's all about his approval. It's all about how we configure our hair, how black men configure a lot of shit. There has to come a point where we do create our own autonomy and our own economy. Because, by the way, brothers and sisters, we outnumber China. If you look in Africa and the diaspora, our people outnumber China. We just don't know it. So we keep wandering around out here in a state of disconnection, hating each other because it got programmed into us. Because some white people said feminism, and we went, okay, well, I guess we'll do that because it seems like power. So what we have to understand is that we have a strange relationship to power. We were powerful once, but we lost it. And until we restore our internal sense of power, we will always be answering to everything. Nothing of our own creation, nothing of our own choosing, and that includes black men and black women.
Okay.
Black men, you've got to fuck power into your woman. That's your job on this planet. You want to fuck so much? Fuck your power fuck the vision
Veronica,
into the woman.
Veronica,
dick power.
Veronica.
Yeah.
Keep listen, it going. You've got Red Panda turned on. As soon as you said that, she just perked right on up. Jesus.
Because that's what we want.
Yeah.
Hey,
you hear that, America?
All three of you get the power fucked right up into.
Cut out all that penis envy.
But
just be yourself.
It has to be but it has to be intentional. It has to be intentional. It can't be some bullshit. It has to be about nation building. It has to be about reclaiming. It has to be about serving her in deconstructing the pain and wounding that she's gone through too.
Okay.
It has to be about that. If it's about some other shit, then fuck it.
VC, we got to get to the callers.
Yep. Okay.
Let's go to line 4. Hustle,
I'm done.
Miami. Hustle.
And song.
Speak on it, Hustle. What's happening, man?
So
you know we always got to represent, man.
What's up, Aarona? I got your name right this time.
You did.
Ashonti.
Hey, Hustle.
Whit, and of course V, and of course my big brother Zoe.
What's happening, man?
So real quick, man, I kind of think like feminism is the Black Lives Matter of equality. Now, let me clean that up real quick.
Damn.
Let me clean that up though, because basically when you jump in and say like everybody should be equal, it's kind of like the people who jump in and say all lives matter.
Ooh.
I mean, of course it should be equal, but really we got to ask ourselves, what's the common opposition of them both? White male dominance. You understand?
Correct.
That's the common denominator between the two.
Correct.
Now, I feel like we need sisters who have more access to get behind enemy lines and bring back the intel so we can plan our initiatives. That's the element that we're missing, you understand? Because they can get up in there. They're already up in there. You already know the numbers when it comes down to schooling and things like that. But that's just what I'm going to say for that. But real quick, let me just add this on, because this is something I've been hearing all night from the women. I mean, we love to mention Beyonce, but there's something Beyonce has called talent.
Yes, speak on it.
A lot of these women shouting out about Beyonce, but I ain't heard one note from them. So before we call ourselves Beyonce, let's just develop a Beyonce level of talent and skill set. All right? Because you do anything that great and you'll be successful at it.
Wow.
That's it.
Good point, man. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
Well, and can I just like tap into the Beyonce thing? I feel like Beyonce is like we need to write it in the Urban Dictionary as Beyonce is just killing it at anything that you do. If you play basketball, man, fuck Kobe. This bitch just Beyonce that hoe. Like, whatever.
I don't know if we're going to
It's a noun.
Well, it's a noun now. Anyway, this is just what I'm saying.
What women should do?
Sure, whoever, whatever. So anyway, all I'm saying is
This nigga got Beyonce.
One thing I was trying to say about that was, if we really want to look at it, she didn't do all of this by herself, is all I was trying to tell you. I was trying to shout you niggas out, but I can't. Beyonce started from the beginning with her dad. Her father was the one who started Destiny's Child that progressed her into now Beyonce-ism, wherever the fuck, whatever the hell
He
she
has
is
to be the
now.
buffer.
But on Everything I Love, look at her husband. Look at Beyonce's husband. Look at her husband. He's the top nigga in business and music. So you really think Beyonce would be as big as she was without her husband? No, I don't think so. So yes, you can be a strong, independent black woman, green woman, whatever woman, but you also do remember you do need to be a woman at the end of the day. So love your man and do your thing. Like, why can't we all just be cool with that? Niggas are scared to have their woman kill it. Look at Jay-Z. He stepped back and let her kill it.
He walked in the
I love that.
He lets her kill it, and then he comes and does his thing too. Like, why can't we both be killing it? I
Good
don't know.
point. Good point. Charles, Texas, line 2.
Hey, how's it going? This is Charles.
Hey, Charles.
Okay.
I don't hang up on because I'm white, and I want to say this and still be loved, goddammit.
Is this Wyatt Earp?
If you ain't white, you ain't right.
Who is this?
Oh, let me stop playing, man. This is Lando Keller.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck?
He did that too good.
Mark Twain called in this
What's
motherfucker.
going on, man?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, how
Hey,
y'all
Mark.
ladies doing? How y'all ladies doing?
Hey, Mark.
How you doing, Zoe? What's going on, Zoe?
Hey, man, I'm out here grinding.
And
What's
I
happening?
love the new edition, man. I've listened to some past shows, man. She does a really great job, man. She has a wonderful sense of humor.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
And I wanted to...
Well, you better get on down, brother.
Speak on it, brother.
Yes, man. Something you said earlier, man. And first of all, I want to say this. You know, a woman, there's nothing better than a woman besides 12, 13, 22 more women. You know, I'd rather be in the company of a woman than to be around amongst other dudes, you know. But I want to say this. There's nothing greater than a woman. It's like I said, more of... But I want to say this as far as the feminists and what you said, Zoe, that they wanna be a man so bad. And Veronica would say, has said in the past, they have to soften. See, that's the biggest disconnect between the culture of us black people, the dissension we have betwixt the male and the female.
You didn't say betwixt now, see?
In our relationship. Especially in our relationships. What's happening?
You said betwixt. You threw us off.
You threw us
We
off.
listening to you, Daddy.
Oh, I threw you off?
Yeah, you said betwixt, brother. And nobody's heard betwixt in 200 years. But go ahead, finish. That just...
Reinhardt, isn't that a word? Right, help me out, man.
Between
Etymology on the word betwixt.
I got you, man. Keep rolling. Shit. Keep rolling.
Okay, yeah, I thought you was my boy.
My boy.
I believe that's, I believe that's the greatest hurdle or obstacle that's preventing us to be in the loving relationship that we all need to be in order for us to gather together, then pool resources and all the other stuff. I think we got to mend one another's hearts first. But I say that to say this. They want to be us so bad, and I'm willing to say this, man. If a woman was stronger and mightier in physical brute strength than a man, if the roles were reversed like cats and dogs, or what's the stronger physical traits contrary to the weaker? If a woman was stronger than a man, they'll whoop their man ass every chance they get.
Hey, wait a minute. Now I got to stop you. Now, that is something.
You don't think so?
That is something.
No, you don't think so?
No. Listen, brother. Betwixt what I'm about to say.
You brought it back.
No, that is something that I think is the absolute truth. If women, phone lines, get to your phone lines right now, 844-55-1. I want to hear from men and women right now. If women were as strong as men, would women be even more violent towards men? Because listen, CDC, listen. The CDC already reports that women are more violent than men already. Can you imagine?
Ugly.
Can you imagine if women were as strong as men?
Every 28 days, niggas will be getting their ass beat.
It'd be an ugly situation.
What you say, baby? Why you hit me in my jaw? I thought you said you wanted some great Kool-Aid. Oh, you wanted red?
They would be
Is that why you hit
kicking
me in my jaw?
Bruh.
Yeah, man.
Man, hey, I thank you for the call, brother. I appreciate that. Wow.
CVS will be full of battered men picking up tampons.
Listen.
Oh, she got you too?
I need you to think about that one. Veronica, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, Veronica.
No, here's the thing. Women are as strong as men in their lane. If they're left to do their lane, they are the polarity. They're yin and yang. They are as strong they are the subconscious of the planet. They are. So it's not, that's the problem, is that there becomes this conversation that pits us against each other, and it's not the truth. In other words, in a sane society, the man and the woman are equal, not the same,
but equal in what they are.
In terms of the different gifts that they bring, given what they are. So she doesn't have to be as strong as him. She has to have great pussy, great intuition, great receptivity. Her heart has to be blown open. And guess what? When she's in that state, the man goes off and does what he's got to do in his polarity all day long, willingly, without argument, because she's in her polarity.
Interesting. Man, today's topic has been wild. So
I loved it.
Let's start coming down off of it now. Let's just for the next few minutes, let's see if we can produce some type of solution, some basic practical shit. My first thing is to women have to see feminism like you see it. Well, damn, that's going to be hard to do. Fuck.
Try us.
Well, I see feminism as a religion. Politics and religion are the same thing. Do you see people get whipped up over politics in the same way they get whipped up over religion? You know, and they're just ideas, right? So you take on the idea, and instead of saying, okay, I'm going to take bits and pieces of the idea and build something unique within myself, I'm going to become the idea. So now it's, before you found out about feminism, you was Shaquisha. Now it's, I'm a feminist. Well, no, you're Shaquisha still, right? Well, yeah, but I'm a feminist. You don't have to put that badge on. You could take bits and pieces of different things to create this, this view of the world. When you start looking at things through a Christian filter, well, that's blocked off the rest of the world and how the world sees. Or you put on a feminist filter. Well, you've blocked off the world and, you've blocked off a tremendous amount of the world. I think sociologists call it confirmation bias. So if you're a feminist, you're looking for the cues of, patriarchy gone wild. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, if you're a Christian, you're looking for sin. Right? So you understand what I'm saying? And I think that's part of the problem. And women have to stop saying, I'm this shit. You can't say Beyonce didn't say she was a feminist. She only came out on stage at the fucking Grammys with feminism behind her in lights. And part of that is her, but part of that is business.
Money.
Do you understand? But again, we have to say, as women, we got to question our role models. We got to question the people we follow, because if you can get paid off to lead us down an ideological path that will create dissension in our relationships, who the fuck are you now? You're the agent of discord. That's my thought on it. Aarona, you?
I'd like to say that I started off in a very challenging position at the beginning of the show, but we are all wrapping up to prove what I said at the beginning. Feminism has useful concepts, but it's just a nice notion. As an idea, as an identity, the shit don't work. Fuck all them hoes, okay?
Fuck all.
At the end of the day, I would rather us be advocates of equality. Like Earl Nightingale said, our rewards in life are based on our contribution, our service. Everything we get is in direct or equal proportion to what we give, what we do. So if you do something and you do it well, you should be compensated well, regardless of your gender, race, or anything like that. You don't need feminism for it. You don't need anything like that. Everybody should just be accountable for themselves, responsible for themselves, and own up to their choices, and we won't have to have these fucking problems. The end.
Whitney?
Well, it's not much else to say, but like I said, stop being victims, bitches. Just do you. You are good enough. You don't need somebody reminding you that you're weaker than anybody else, because at the end of the day, you're not. So feminism, yeah, it was cool back in the day when we really needed some help because niggas was hating on us, but now, nah, we're killing it. So we really don't need this shit.
That's a good point.
So that's it.
I like that.
Niggas hating on us.
Red Panda.
Do you guys remember the Occupy movement?
Yeah.
Occupying this okay.
Yeah.
So I was living in San Francisco at the time when they occupied San Francisco and Oakland. And it was really powerful only because it made the news, but there was no real mission behind it. It was just unorganized. I feel like Black Lives Matter is going in that same direction, and I still would like to see some kind of unity with Black people. I would still like to see us do something that's powerful so that when we have our next Sandra Bland, we have an organization that we could look to for information and that we could look to for support. That may sound kind of like cliche, but I'm still with some kind of woman movement. You know what I mean?
You're
I just
a
feel
feminist.
like I'm not a feminist though.
You've claimed it. It's on your profiles.
No, that-
I've seen it.
I'm not a
sense.
feminist.
You're a feminist.
I just want us to have an organized group that
This
we
nigga
can depend on.
is a female crip.
But real life,
She is a feminist.
But realistically, what Ashanti just said is the exact same thing that you said earlier in the show about Jews. Jews stick together. So girls sticking together in a feminist movement. Maybe we should just change the name to something else besides feminism. But
it would be nice to have
it's like
something.
just like the Jewish people came up.
Let me give you an
The
example
women
of what
could
you
come
just
together
said.
and come up as well.
That's a good point, Whitney. Let me give you an example of what you just said. Bruce Lee created the most advanced form of martial arts ever, Jeet Kune Do. But after he did it, he got rid of it. Because he was like, fuck, I created another form. The form is the problem. The ideal is the problem. So if you say, oh, I'm going to create another one, it's still the same thing. You've created another idea.
So you think they're laughing at us with this Black Lives Matter?
Oh, my God. Of course.
You think they're laughing at us?
Of course. Come on. I've already said, all you got to do to control the populace is to give them black and white thinking.
Yeah.
And then when you give them black and white thinking, you create sides. Red, blue, Democrat, Republican, blood, Crip, Christian, Muslim, whatever. Black and white thinking keeps motherfuckers distracted when you throw the opposite idea into the community. It's a game.
Well, I mean, in that case, just pay more attention to your fucking family and raise them up, right?
Shit, just stay home.
Just
Fuck.
stay home.
Be accountable for yourself.
Right.
Veronica. Veronica, speak
No,
on
I
it.
think that would be. We should do a show about. There should be a show about that in terms of the infrastructure that's needed, because he could say that as a Chinese man that has infrastructure behind him, right? We have no infrastructure, so that's one thing.
They wasn't fucking with Bruce either, though. Remember that. China wasn't fucking with
So
Bruce. Yeah.
I think that black wombs are the most fertile spot on planet Earth and in the universe. They actually model black holes. The Chama actually figured it out. The black womb has a correlation with the black hole in terms of being able to suck everything into it.
Wow.
And almost transmute it and reform it. So, here's the problem. Our black wombs are destroyed.
Damn.
They're destroyed. by slavery, by Jim Crow, and what that's done to us as a people in terms of now what black men feed into black women when they're not telling the truth is its own economy, really. So we have to decide to come together, put down our armor and our shields, and love each other so that we can heal from this shit that's been done to us. It's actually been done to us. And until we get that and don't stop defending it from like a polarized perspective, we'll never heal.
That's good shit.
That's all.
That's good shit. I like that.
Healing.
I wonder, can we get equality as long as racism exists? You know? I also think
it decides it depends on what we're going to do with it. In other words, what are we going to do with racism? Are we going to keep reacting to it, or are we going to decide to have our own agenda?
That's how I feel.
That's good shit.
Period.
Oh God.
We just got topics on topics on topics.
I'm just saying, man.
That was dope.
This shit is crazy right now. Does everybody have shit going on? Let me start with Red Panda. What do you have going on?
Girl on Fire production is still off the chain. I cannot wait for Ashonti4live.com to come out. The animation is finished, wrapping that up. Excited about that. In the meantime, keep subscribing to my YouTube's Girl on Fire production, Twitter Ashonti4live.
Awesome, Whitney.
Yo, what's good, guys? If you're in the LA area tonight, I am starting the kickoff of my birthday Project LA on Hollywood Boulevard. It's called Project LA. It's a nightclub. We're about to turn up Tabor time. MissTabor.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Miss Tabor. I'll holla.
Aarona.
Hello, folks. Aarona. Make sure you save the date. October 10th. It is a Saturday. October 10th. I will be bringing back my live comedy sketch and music show, Velvet Circus.
Where?
At I.O.
Hot.
IOS.
Nice.
Hollywood Boulevard on Cahuenga. Hollywood and Cahuenga in the corner.
We gonna promote the shit out of this.
nice.
Y'all got to make sure y'all come to that.
Yeah. And what's the address?
It's off the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and Cahuenga. I'll have the address next
Look at
time.
black business.
But
This
just
motherfucker don't even-
Google IOS.
Jesus.
There's only one in LA, goddammit.
That's what's up.
Nigga, Google it. Everybody got GPS on the phone.
And we got smartphones.
It's right across the street from the Popeyes, nigga. These biscuits.
Save the date. Save the date.
Oh, God. Who else? Veronica?
Yeah, happy birthday to all the Virgos in the house. September Virgos, August Virgos, whatever it is. Soon to come, the Black Mastery World Summit. You guys are going to freak out. It's going to be amazing. So
how do people get in? How do they lock into that? Like if somebody wanted to participate,
they just have to kind of wait a minute and just kind of hang in there. We'll announce it soon.
Wow. Do you have an email or anything? I mean, maybe somebody.
No, it's all a mystery. It's all a mystery.
I'm saying maybe somebody want to drop you an email to say thank you. What's your email?
VeronicaConway.com. VeronicaConway.com is where you can find me. Sorry.
Listen, I keep telling everybody, last Saturday, my book signing was dope. A lot of people came out. It was cool. A lot of pretty girls. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it. You know? They came out. They supported. They bought the book. We had a hell of a little discussion. Even there was a red panda sighting, and then she disappeared before we could talk to her. But she showed up. There was a red panda sighting.
That's how red pandas do.
Okay.
Totally.
Yeah, but it was dope. We had a great time. Listen, if you haven't gotten your copy of The Relationship Dismount, you got to go to my website right now. I am ZoeWilliams.com and order it. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I'll be mailing them out tomorrow if you want a copy. So get at me and let me know. Or you can go to Amazon.com and get the Kindle version, digital. You got it, boy? You bought my book? This motherfucker right here, he just engineers. He has no support of anything that goes on. Anyway, get the book, support the book. Go to my website, IamZoeWilliams.com, and see all of the great things that we have going on. As a matter of fact, I have an app that I'm about to launch in a couple of weeks. So all the stuff that I do, books, shows, everything, podcast, oh, it's going to be nuts. You'll be able to get all of that shit right there on the Zoe Williams app. Anyway, today's show was crazy. We'll be back Friday with another heater. Hot Button Radio, Dash Radio, Revolutionary Radio, Jesus. We'll be back. Holla. Deuces.